So for my final presentation, I wanted to focus on the doom metal band Electric Wizard and spotlight Black Sabbath's influence. Just listening to Electric Wizard, it is clear that Black Sabbath has been and continues to be a major inspiration for the group. From sound and songwriting to style and symbolism, Electric Wizard and Black Sabbath share many prominent similarities and defining traits. By the end of this PowerPoint, I hope you've learned something new and interesting about both bands and their mind-bendingly heavy music. So, who are Black Sabbath? Well, Black Sabbath were a heavy metal band formed in Birmingham, England, active from 1968 to 2017. Its original members included Ozzy Osbourne on vocals, Tony Iommi on guitar, Geezer Butler on bass, and Bill Ward on drums. Black Sabbath is known for their heavy, unique, distortion-laden sound and unmatched influence on metal music. They are often cited as the inventors or godfathers, as my tour shirt says, of heavy metal. And who are Electric Wizard? Electric Wizard are a doom metal band formed in Dorset, England in 1993. Their current members include Jess Osborne, Liz Buckingham, Has Wheaton, and Simon Poole. They are one of the more popular bands in the doom metal genre, known for their distinctively hypnotic, heavy sound and sluggishly trance-like riffs. They have released 9 studio albums, their most recent being Wizard Bloody Wizard, and 7 EPs. So, what is doom metal? Doom metal is a genre of metal with a particular focus on excessive distortion, low-tuned heavy guitar riffage, and slow tempos. Lyrical or symbolic themes, including death, religion, existentialism, and drug use, are hallmarks of the genre. Black Sabbath was and continues to be a major influence on the development of the genre. Similar and often overlapping genres of metal include stoner metal, sludge metal, heavy metal, and drone metal. So let's hear a little bit of what Electric Wizard sounds like. So already we're hearing some main aspects of doom metal, like the heavy guitar distortion, the slow, mellow tempo, drawn out lyrics, the dark lyrical themes, like he says, I rest in eternal sleep. And let's hear a little bit of what Black Sabbath sounds like. So already we hear some similarities. There's lots of guitar distortion going on, hard-hitting cymbal work, heavy guitar riffage, lyrics about cocaine use. These are really the foundations of doom metal. So it is clear that Electric Wizard has been greatly influenced by Black Sabbath. The band's name even pays homage to Black Sabbath, matching up Black Sabbath song titles Electric Funeral and The Wizard. With Electric Wizard being from England, like Black Sabbath, and playing the same style of music, the inspiration is evident. This influence spills into almost all aspects of the band's character, including their sound, style, and symbolism. I mean, let's take a look at some of their logos and artwork, like looking at Black Sabbath, Master of Reality, and Electric Wizard, Legalized Drugs and Murder. That's a pretty obvious tribute to Black Sabbath. And Electric Wizard has also used wavy band logo style, similar to that of Black Sabbath's logo artwork. I mean, look at these 2 album titles. We got Sabbath Bloody Sabbath by Black Sabbath and Wizard Bloody Wizard by Electric Wizard. That's pretty direct inspiration from Black Sabbath. And these 2 album covers they seem a little similar to me. They were released in really near time frame, and like just look at like the white outline around both band names and the purplish white hues on both covers, just kind of similar to me. Looking at their style and photo shoot similarities. I mean, look at these 2 photos. The camera angling is similar. The color of the photos are similar. They're both posed in similar ways. They're both standing in fields. And look at some of their other photos. So both bands have photos in cemeteries, and both bands have quite a bit of black and white photo imagery out there. And let's look at Liz Buckingham and Tony Iommi. So judging from these photos and Electric Wizard's many similarities to Black Sabbath, it is clear that Tony Iommi has been a major influence on Liz Buckingham's guitar playing and style. I mean, first of all, both guitarists use Gibson guitars. And I mean, take a look at Tony Iommi's signature metal cross pendant he wears, while Liz Buckingham wears an inverted metal cross pendant, and I think that's, pretty similar. And both bands incorporate use of religious, dark devilish, and other and death-related imagery and symbolism. Let's look at the atmosphere of Paranoid and compare that to the atmosphere of Electric Wizard. So already we're seeing this atmosphere. There's dark imagery in the intro, the lightning, the metal, and it's just a dark atmosphere in general, black and white with shadows. And check out the psychedelic background effects going on in the back. And to me, See You in Hell by Electric Wizard, the video is kind of similar to Paranoid. And I'm going to run it ahead a little bit. So to me, this video is similar to Paranoid because the way they filmed it, like and check out the background set, just the set of the video. They have like this. They're standing in front of this big screen, like Paranoid, just similar to me. And you also see that dark imagery with skulls and flames as well. So sound similarities. Both band sounds are characterized by a heavy metal sound with ample guitar riffage and a great deal of distortion. Their music shares these elements: heavy riffage, slow tempos, guitar distortion, dynamic changes, tempo changes, drawn out lyrical segments, similar lyrical themes, low tuned instruments, lots of cymbal use and hard hitting drum fills. So let's listen to a little bit of Electric Funeral by Black Sabbath.
We're gonna die. Storm coming, you better hide from the atomic tide. Flashes in the sky, turns houses into sty, turns people into clay. Radiation minds decay.
So we already hear that heavy guitar distortion, and listen to that wah guitar pedal action. I love that sound on the song. We have that slow starting tempo, and later in the song, the tempo does speed up, which is in a lot of doom metal songs. All right, so let's listen to a little bit of Funeralopolis by Electric Wizard. So we hear the same heavy distortion, the doomy guitar riffs, a slow starting tempo, and like Electric Funeral later in the song, it will get faster. And check out drummer Simon Pool's big arms he does and all the cymbal work he's doing, similar to Black Sabbath. Let's listen to a little bit of End of the Beginning. So I can't play these full songs, but I encourage you to check them out because they're great songs. But just from this clip, you hear those doomy guitar riffs, that slow starting tempo, and check out drummer Tommy Clufutos's big arms and lots of cymbal work, just like Simon Poole on Electric Wizard. So lyrical content. Both band songs have lyrical content pertaining to death, existentialism, drug use, current issues, religion, and devilish fictional creatures. Some examples include like Leave the Earth to Satan and his slaves, Leave them to their future in the grave, From Into the Void by Black Sabbath, and Your Dope-Laced Blood Shows Me New Highs, Bloodless, Drugless, Count Drugula Arise, From Satanic Rites of Drugula by Electric Funeral. Just it's pretty similar elements and aspects of doom metal. So conclusion, Black Sabbath's profound influence on Electric Wizard is strikingly clear. From their song structures to their fashion choices. Electric Wizard has been heavily molded by heavy metal godfathers Black Sabbath and their distinctively doomy sound. Electric Wizard is an example of Black Sabbath's far-reaching effect on metal. Without Black Sabbath, the entirety of metal music today would be nowhere near the same. I'm so glad that a band like Electric Wizard is following in Black Sabbath's footsteps and continuing to create hypnotic, out-of-this-world heaviness. So here we're excited. Pause to check those out. And here are my image citations. Thank you so much for watching.